best I can tell, some of the coolest stuff that you come across when you're travelling happens to you completely randomly, like staying in this little vineyard in Germany. This video is about 8 completely random things that I came across when I was travelling to Bruges and had to share with you. It's worth hanging around to the end because the last story is an epic tale about a town and the people who tried to save it. This is it! It's the duffel coat statue, presumably because duffel has something to do with duffel coats. Let's find out. It's named after the cloth that was manufactured here since the 15th century that the English coat was made of. See that guy behind me with the little street vacuum cleaner? He says it's duffel coat. Look, there's a big castle behind me. I don't think I'm meant to be here. There is nobody around. And the castle looks like it's being renovated. And I don't see why. That doesn't mean I should be able to get a picture of it. There's 2 people over there just walked past. Saw me, couldn't care less. So I guess I just got to go and hang around an abandoned castle. Oh, it's not that abandoned, someone's about to run me down. Lierre was an incredible find. The only reason I ended up in Lierre was because the camping place that I was trying to stay at didn't have a spot available. So I actually ended up driving to the next nearest place and found Lierre, which had a UNESCO site that I wasn't expecting to find. It had an amazing mechanical wonder. Amazing, I'll tell you about it later. Absolutely worth stopping if you ever get the chance. I'm in Lierre in Belgium, and this is the little town square. Just going to go for a quick ride through town to a historic area. This is a 13th century beguinage, and it's a UNESCO site. This gate would have been closed in the evenings and on Sundays by the Grand Mistress, who supervised the Beguines who lived here. The Beguines were celibate, devout women who took a vow of chastity and obedience, but not poverty. They lived independently and made their own money, usually from embroidering lace or weaving. The last Beguine from Lierre died in 1994. €5 for this. This thing's amazing. A little bit of background. The Zimmer Museum and the Zimmer Tower are named after Louis Zimmer. You can tour both of them. Zimmer was into clocks, like really into clocks, and he was really good at making them. He became the royal clockmaker, and the king commissioned a clock for the World Fair. He built what became famous as the World Wonder Clock. The mechanism drives 93 dials displaying an astonishing amount of astronomical information about Earth, the Sun, the planets, and the night sky, all in relation to each other, including a dial that is the slowest moving mechanism on Earth, that takes 25,800 years to complete one rotation. Very nice. Hello. Okay, so that was unexpected. Invited into an art gallery. This is the artist who makes this stuff. Just happened to run across him. Amazing, amazing.
Such a nice girl.
I paid him to say that. Why horses? Did you grow up with horses? You know them so well.
I like women.
Yes.
I like horses. Because they are
curvy.
Form.
Yeah.
Form I like.
Understand. Duvel is a very famous Belgian beer, so probably about time I had one. There's carnies in town. Now I know when I go travelling it's a bit of a circus, but I didn't bring my own, I promise. It was like magic. The circus appeared and they disappeared. I think I just bought beer in McDonald's. What's the moment? I think that's beer. They have table service. I'm off to Doel. Doel is a town that has been going to get bulldozed. It's been destroyed to make room for something. But in an effort of the locals to try and save it for many years, there's been all sorts of things that they've tried to do. Like this has been happening since the 70s. And one of the things that they did was they invited in a bunch of street artists to come and decorate the town. And so apparently it will be amazing for street art. But it is in fact being bulldozed, and all of the street art will disappear at some point. And so definitely worth a look right now, I think. Let's go see what it's like. There's no food in that. Hello, beautiful. What's his name? Biscuit. Hello, beautiful. What an interesting place to live. Yeah. I just met Sabine. She didn't want to be on the camera, but she was talking that she's lived here for 17 years. She said 10 years ago they cut her water off trying to get her to go out. So she has no running water. As effectively a ghost town, they've actually managed to get all the details right. Look at this. There's even a horse shit in the streets. The Boomerang Bar. They were going to destroy it.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
They would destroy it to make a dock for the boats.
Yeah. So there's reason to celebrate because the well has been saved. And they've now decided that they're not going to do that. They're going to build a different dock. Well, I'm not going to get a job in a pub, am I? And I'm now currently sitting in the new Boomerang Bar. How original. They've called it the Boomerang Bar because the new dock that they're building is in the shape of a boomerang. And so this is the Boomerang Bar, and the town has been saved. They're not going to bulldoze it, and they're going to restore it over time. I still have one more stop before I get to Bruges because I ended up stopping at Ghent, which is the second most preserved medieval town in Belgium. And it was amazing. Accidentally found myself there in the middle of a festival. So click the subscribe button and then you'll be able to see that video when it gets posted.